Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to talk about writing quadratic equations. We've already talked about how to write the quadratic functions from the transformations that were described. But we're actually talking about writing our vertex form equation. So we need to know A, H, and K. Those are the three values that we have to replace in order to write the vertex form function. To do this, we are going to first, let me get this in a color we can see. First, plug in X, Y, H, K. The information they will give us will allow us to plug in X, Y, H, K. Once we've done that, we can solve for A. And then once we've solved for A, we plug let me erase this. We're going to plug in A, H, and K for the equation. So those are the steps that we're going to use. So we're talking about a human cannonball. They plotted from the time the person left the cannon, 0 time, a height of 15 feet off the ground, all the way until they landed on one of those big fluffy pillows. So they gave us 0, 15, and 50, 35. Now remember, H and K have to very specifically be our vertex. So of the 3 dots that we can see, which one is our vertex? Well, it's this top one right here. This is H and this is K. Now remember, in order to start solving for A to be able to write our equation, we just said we need H, K, X, Y. So we know H is 50, K is 35. And then they give us one more ordered pair, 0, 15. Remember, the first value in an ordered pair is X, and the second value is Y. So we have 0 and 15. These are the values that we're going to go ahead and plug into that vertex form. X minus H squared plus K. All right, so we have 15 equals A, X is 0, H is 50, squared plus K is 35. Zero minus 50 is negative 50. Then we're going to square negative 50 to get 2,500. So we have 2,500A plus 35. So to finish solving, getting A alone, we're going to start with subtracting 35 from both sides. That gives us negative 20 is equal to 2500 A. And then divide both sides by 2500. And for A, we're just going to reduce. So we're not going to use the decimal. We want an exact value. So we want to reduce 20 over 2500. So I can reduce by 10, and then 2 and 200 divide by 2 and get 1 over 125. That makes my final answer. Remember our equation. We plug back in A, H, and K. So we would have Y is equal to negative 1 over 125, X minus 50 squared plus 35. And that's the equation that we're looking for. All right. So another human cannonball graph. Remember, we need X, Y, H, and K. So looking for the vertex, our vertex is here at 25, 30. That's HK. So H is 25 and K is 30. That makes our other ordered pair our X and our Y. So we're going to fill in Y equals A times X minus H squared plus K. So if I do 0 minus 25 and then square it, I have 625 A plus 30. Subtract 30 from both sides. You have negative 10 is equal to 625A. Divide by 625. Then we get negative 2 over 125 for A. So our final equation will be Y is equal to negative 2 over 125 times X minus 25 squared plus 30. I'm running out of room over there. And that'll be my final equation. All right, everybody, have a great night.